comes first. Why listening comes first? Because see, how did you learn your mother tongue, your Bhasha, Indonesian Bhasha? You listened, and without any training, you start speaking. Before you came to school, I think you spoke Bhasha, Indonesian Bhasha, right? Yeah. So, so what you need is you have to listen first, listen, input. A lot of listening, then slowly you will start speaking. So first listening, then speaking, then let me tell you the other one is reading and writing. They are artificial skills. Do I make sense when I say, do you understand it is artificial? One is natural skill. What is natural skill? Listening and speaking. In fact, you need not go to school to study any language, listen and speak. Why? Because it is acquired. When you know what is the difference between acquisition of a language and learning of a language? No. Acquisition means you hear, you learn without any teaching. You learned your mother tongue like that. You learned your mother tongue, Indonesian Bhasha, like that. Without, did anyone teach you? No, but you were exposed to, you heard your parents talking, your relatives talking, your elders talking, and you learned that. So even English can be learned like that. But you should have good exposure to English. You should be in a community where English is spoken always. But at home you don't speak English, right?
Yes.
Yes. You don't use it because even when I was in the group, even English teachers were speaking Indonesian Bhasha. Everyone. Very, very comfortable they are speaking. Even when I am with them. See, I was giving a few. There were English teachers as a part. Oh, I'm speaking speed. So slow. Okay. Taking. So, because they were speaking in Indonesian Bhasha. Right? So we are common. The same is with Indians too. They speak Hindi. They speak Malayalam. My mother tongue is not Hindi. I come from a place called Kerala, and my mother tongue is Malayalam. Malayalam. Yeah. That's different from Hindi, but the syntax is the same. Word order is the same. Okay, but I speak Malayalam, but I know Hindi. Okay, right. That's it. So this is, we are moving very slow it seems. So this is education, this is management. Now, need of educational management. Okay, why we need educational management? Because policy at the national level focuses on social, economic and culture. Why do we educate our students, our people? Why? Why? Because there should be development in social development, economic development and cultural development. Okay, we educate students so that there is a individual development first. Individually we should develop, society should develop, then our economy should develop, then our culture should develop. Okay, right. The best means to achieve the development in these spheres is through human resource development and education. See, we have a ministry. It is called HRD ministry. Human Resource Development Ministry. We have education ministry too. And earlier in India, education was under HRD ministry. Human Resource Development Ministry. What does it mean? Education is for human development. Okay, we have to develop. So, that's it. The best means to achieve development in these spheres is through human resource development and education. There have been tremendous advance in the field of technology. This is made available to society through education. Now there is a big development in technology, I think, because when the COVID came, pandemic, COVID-19, how did we teachers teach you? Online. Yes? It was online education, and it is how I came here too. I was keynote speaker in a lot of conferences in Indonesia, in Malang, in Tuban, in Makassar, in Sulawesi, everywhere. In Bali, for example. Okay, so this is made available to society through education. So education means human resource development. Now, just read, I think that's better. Education has to make its curriculum more relevant to. So you are part of elementary education, right? So what would be there in your curriculum, in your syllabus? Young children, you are teaching young children.
Yes,
Kindergarten students, okay. And how will you be, see, there is even the language is different when you talk to children. The language, the way that you talk to children is different from the way I talk to you. Because very nice to listen to young teachers teaching young children. If you stand outside the class, they'll be having all kinds of what they call mannerisms. Hello. They'll be speaking in a very sweet voice, right? Very sweet, because they want to attract small kids. Right? Very sweet. That's why I see most of girls here. I think you are the best to teach young children. You will be doing good when compared to we people, right? Right. Okay. So education has to make its curriculum more relevant to life. What is education? It is teaching us how to live nicely. Okay, so more about relevant to life and needs of changing society in an effective, efficient manner. This is something big things. Okay, see now the university, sorry, the what you call society is changing. I will call all of you digital natives. You are digital natives, right? Because you are born into a world of digitization, computers, laptops. But I am not I am a digital immigrant. Hope you got the meaning immigrant?
Yes.
Who is an immigrant? When I come to my Indonesia, I am an immigrant here. But if you people come to India, you will be an immigrant there. You have seen that immigration where in airports immigration, same thing. I cleared my immigration and came here. Immigrant. So I am a digital immigrant because I am trying to learn all this and teach you. But you people are very fast. I can see you people texting like this. Where is the speed? Right? But I'll be doing like this. See, when I get a mobile, see for example, this mobile, I'll be doing like this. Digital immigrant. But how will you people be texting like this? That's the difference. Okay, so that difference should be there in our syllabus. Okay, why I tell you is when we people form your syllabus for elementary education, technology should be in the syllabus because the society is changing. Now, education therefore is to be dynamic. What do you mean by dynamic? Ever changing. Dynamic. What is the opposite of dynamic? Some English. What is the opposite word for dynamic? Stagnant or yes. See here, yeah, correct. Stagnant. Stagnant is the meaning. The main word is static. Static. S-T-A-T-I-C. Static. Dynamic opposite static. And what does static mean? Stagnant. No, not changing. Okay. Right. So here dynamic is so that it can contribute towards accomplishment of national. You have many goals. See, the education ministry of Indonesia will have some aims and goals set for elementary education. Right? Some objectives. What are the objectives of elementary education in Indonesia? Come on, tell me. Objectives means aims. When a student completes his or her 6th standard, he or she should have learned something, right? That is the objectives.
Apa tujuan dari pendidikan khususnya for early childhood education? Apa tujuannya?
That's it.
Ya,
Yes.
mereka sudah melengkapi standar ini, standar itu. Tujuan akhirnya apa?
Got it? See, what is it? What are they? See, as far as English is concerned, I'll say they should be in a position to understand and speak in English. Small words. English, elementary education. And mathematics, they should be in a position to add, subtract, multiply and divide. Just that. So complete, that is the goal. That is the, national development goal. And for higher secondary education, it will be different. University education is different. Okay. Getting me? Say, what is the understanding in Indonesian language?
Sudah paham?
Huh?
Sudah paham. Sudah paham.
Sudah paham. Huh? Okay. Sudah paham? Okay, so you read it. So here, education must also enable students to bring out desirable social change. There should be some change that our students should bring in the society. Society, some change because of education. Through education, they should. So, see, in order to fulfill, so what is the main role of education? Individual development and societal development and ultimately national development. Okay, so that is there when you plan everything for education, right? Now I think we'll go to this scope of educational management. Okay, scope. You understand scope? I mean, what's it?
Ruang lingkup.
That's it. Okay, so that is scope of educational management. See, scope is very wide, includes history and theories of management science. You will be taught some history and some theories of management science. Okay, roles and responsibilities of educational manager. See, when you become a teacher, when you become a rector, when you become a vice rector, you will have some responsibilities. Okay. Who will be the most responsible person in the university? Most responsible person? You should? Rector. Rector will be responsible for everything. If something happened to me, I'll go and complain to the rector. This is it. And I think rector may be asking me, how did my students fare in the class? Don't worry. He won't ask me. Okay, right. Yes. So scope is very wide and includes history and theories of management. Includes study of educational planning. You will have to plan everything. Do you have less plan? Plan means arrange. Planning. See, when you go to the class, when we go to the class, we plan. What should we see? I planned this. That's all. This is planning. Okay. So here, roles and responsibilities of educational manager include study of educational planning at macro level, big level. See, goals. What is the goal of Islamic University of Malang? What is the main objective? To teach you the subjects and also to teach you values. Right? No values. What do you want values are? Then they will be teaching you some Islamic values. Yes or no? Yes, that's it. So principles, approaches and procedures at micro level institutional planning. Macro level means for the whole university. Macro level. What is micro level? Micro is small. Macro means large. Micro means small. So micro level means for each class, for elementary education, for management education, for English education, for whatever mathematics, science education. micro level, and for the whole university, macro level. Right. Helps in decision making and solving problems. Okay, that's scope of it. Then co-curricular planning. You plan your curriculum. Preparing timetable. That's understood, no? See, when I came, I was given a timetable, and I was to engage you now. And I think at 9:50 or 10, I have to engage another group of students, and there we'll be discussing learning strategies, how to learn better. And in the afternoon, I think I'll be meeting teachers, lecturers, how to write a article, how to write a paper. So this is all planning, right? Motivating staff, yeah, that's very important. You'll have to motivate staff and students. What is motivation? Creating an interest to study. Simple terms. Interest, meaning. Creating an interest to study. Otherwise, you won't be sitting here. I mean, you won't sit here. Instead, you will sit there. You will sit and chat, have a cup of coffee. Nice. Why sit here? Because you have a discipline and you are asked to be here. Okay, that's it.
Not interest.
Pardon?
Not interest.
Pardon?
Not interest.
Should
be.
Yeah, you have, whether you are interested or not interested, you have to be here. That's it. Because that's the timetable. That is part of educational management. And you have to wear such dresses. I think you can you wear fashionable dresses here? Like jeans, top to the university?
No.
No, yeah. But you wear when you go shopping, when you go for films, when you go trips, right?
Yeah.
In our college, again there is, dress code. It is called dress code. They can wear only churidar. Churidar, you know? Okay. Churidar is something like salwar, which you people wear. This. Okay.
In Indonesia, it is called spati.
Spati, yeah. Sorry, yeah. This is there. But they cannot wear jeans there. Jeans. They can wear when they go out, or on special occasions, girls wear jeans, top. They even wear what you call a kind of, not mini skirt, but a skirt which reaches somewhere here. Okay, like that. So that's all planning. This is discipline. That is education management. So you have a dress code. Yes. The same is there in all institutions. And in some of our colleges, they have a uniform. Uniform. You'll have to wear same thing. Okay, uniform is also there now, colleges and universities. Private colleges. Government colleges, no. But private colleges, they have uniform. A man should be wearing some black pants, white shirt or blue shirts. Girls should be a black bottom and blue top. It is there. Okay. So conducting staff meeting, managing conflicts, etc. Your staff will be meeting, right? And you will have meeting with them too. Then the rector will be meeting with the vice rectors. These are all part of education management. Yes. Then developing healthy, conducive school climate. That is discipline. You cannot, I don't know whether college, you people smoke, I don't know. But it's not allowed in the campus. You can smoke if you go out, but not. Okay. And you cannot take drinks. Yeah. You cannot even, in fact, chewing gum. You are not supposed to chewing gum. What do you call it? Chewing gum. The chewing gum. That you should not take in the class. Okay. So these are all part of discipline, part of education management. Then organization of health and physical education. You should make students take part in athletics, football, basketball, all, because they see education should be a total development of the personality. It's not brain becoming big like that. No, your brain should become big. Your heart, you should have very good emotions, right? Heart, then your body, physique. All should develop through education. It is not just the brain, because you have, what are the three domains? Cognitive domain, which is related to brain. Then psychomotor domain, which is related to body. Then affective domain, which is related to what? Emotions. Okay, all three domains should be taken care of in your teaching learning, in education management. Then maintenance of school records, evaluating students' achievements, financing and budgeting, very important. Okay, right. Then importance of educational management, the study of how much time can I talk with you?
950.
Only 9:50?
Yeah.
Then I have another class. Just 20 minutes. Oh, so I'll finish. I will talk about English education then. See, the study of education management is important as it includes study of various theories of management. So when you study education management, you'll have to study management theories and also educational theories, both the theories. Okay, and then it includes study of educational planning, how at macro level, at the university level, and also at the classroom level, at the faculty level, everywhere it has to be planned. That's why you are here. Planning is needed. Planning, do they understand? Plan? Yeah. There. Every principles, approaches, helps decision making a problem. Okay, problem solving. This is a very important 21st century skill. That is problem solving. Whatever is the problem, through education, you should get the capacity or ability to solve problems. It may be problems in life. Okay, life problems. I think, and especially you are going to teach young students. Very difficult. See, in fact, in European countries, maximum salary is given to teachers who handle classes for small young children. But in India, it's not like that. University professors get maximum salary. I think it will be same in Indonesia too. But in fact, in European countries, maximum money is given to, salary is given to teachers who are teaching young children. Yeah, because very difficult. It's not that easy to manage them, right? Okay, right. So facilities, then helps planning co-curricular activities, academics, and you should be using playway method. This method is not suitable for small kids. They should be taught through playway method, through games. And in English there are many language games. They will really enjoy it. Okay. Instead of sitting like this listening, no. They won't sit like this and listen. They'll be just running about here and there, and you'll have to run behind them, catch them, make them sit. So that's entirely different. Okay. That's why you are given special coaching or special teaching, special training in elementary education. Okay. You all like young children, right? Yeah. You love young children or you like them. I think some of them don't like them. So they should be shifted from elementary education to some other course. Okay. Because you should love, that's first thing. See, teaching is only secondary. As far as young children are concerned, you should like them, you should love them. Very important. Teaching will follow. And if you are not loving them, whatever you teach will be of no effect. They won't, when they go home, the parents will ask them, how is that teacher? They said, no. But if you don't teach them, but just love them, they will say, nice. Very good teacher. Right? That's important. Parents also will take feedback. Okay, right. So helps in decision making, helps in planning co-curricular activities, helps in the maintenance of school records, evaluating students, financing and budgeting institution, very important. So these are the important aspects of objectives to develop These are the objectives of educational management. Why educational management? If a question is asked, why education management? Number one, to develop an understanding of the concept of educational management. You should know what it is. To develop the understanding of roles and functions of educational manager. You are all going to be educational managers, okay? You are going to be teachers. At the same time, you have to plan. You are educational managers because you have to plan your class. Classroom management is something not very easy. Okay, don't think that classroom management is easy. Very difficult. You should have a proper lesson plan. When you go to the class, what are you going to do in the class? You should plan it before. And sometimes you'll have to take some objects. Suppose you are taking a class on fruits for them. Fruits for your students. How will you go to the class? With a lot of fruits? See?
Gimana cara mengajar ini ke kelas buah-buahan?
Tentang buah-buahan, bagaimana cara mengajarkan?
Mengenalkan
By picture.
Pictures. Yeah, there are two theories. Pictures you can bring. That is, in fact, idealist theory. I don't know whether you have. Idealism is there and realism is there. In realism, you should take fruits, not just pictures.
Yeah.
Take live fruits, mangoes, strawberries, then what else? All available fruits. And maybe at the end of the class, we can cut and give them the fruits. They'll be very happy. Okay, because small children. But if you're teaching school students, don't take fruits. But instead, take only pictures. Easy. So you can show them. It's all possible, okay, depending on the availability and your, the standard of the class. So here, to develop understanding of the essential components of democratic classroom. See, every way, there should be true democracy in the classroom. Teachers are facilitators. Have you heard that word, facilitation?
Pernah dengar? Guru adalah fasilitator.
Facilitators, okay, because that is what can be done with young students. You should be with them. They should feel that this teacher, good teacher, because she's always with us. So we like her, we love her. That's it. So that should be the method that you should employ. Playway method. To introduce all concepts through games. Okay, because the students would love you then. That is classroom management. We are talking about education management, which happens in the university, okay, in the ministry level. But you will have to manage class. Okay, so classroom management. And see the other one, objectives. Okay, so this is something. Division of functions of educational management are this. Okay, division of work. I think your teachers will have a division. They are given a timetable, right? The work division is clearly given to them. The syllabus is divided among them. One teacher will be teaching you a particular syllabus, and another teacher another. But there is work division, okay, for them. Then authority, discipline, unity of command, unity of direction, everything is there. Okay, initiative. I think I will not waste time. So planning is very important. See. So finally, planning, organizing, directing, controlling, and evaluating is the maximum important elements of educational management. Okay, planning, organizing. Because I think it was Dr. Lick who organized my visit here. Okay, because she is interested with that duty. She is, I think, the international, director, okay, of this kind of programs. So she has to do that. She will be doing that. I think you had a professor last week from UNISA. Professor Yusuf?
From
Brunei, from Brunei. Okay. UNISA and Brunei are two different countries. UNISA. Okay, leave it. From Brunei. He was from Brunei. Okay, so planning. So this is it. Planning, organizing, directing, and controlling, and evaluating. Okay. So this is it. Then these are the different steps in planning. Okay, planning is a series of steps involved. Defining objectives. What? Goals. What? See, Islamic University of Milan will have some goals fixed. and this another Negri Malang
Yes.
State University. They will have some other goals. What is the difference? And I come from a Catholic college. I'm a Roman Catholic. I come from a Catholic college, and we have a different set of principles and rules. But it will be all similar. Why? Because education as such is, whether it is a Catholic college or an Islamic college or a Protestant college or a Hindu college or a Sikh college or a Buddhist college, almost all colleges will have similar objectives, because all should lead people good. You people should become good citizens of this country, okay? Individually good people, should be good, do good to the society. So almost all of you have the same objectives and same goals. Okay, so that's I was just telling. So these are many other things. Okay, since we don't have much time, next one is organizing. Okay, coordinating, and another. Then this is how organizing helps is the discussion. Okay, and then directing. What is directing? It is the art and process of influencing people so that they will strive willingly and enthusiastically towards the achievement of good goal. Directing is important. You know what is planning. You know what is organizing. Directing is important because you should do this at your will. At your will means you should think that I should do it. No one can force you. Hope you got it. Or force you in the sense. Huh? No. Forcing means you should do this. Not like that. But you should understand that is that, and that's why we are called director. See, director of finance, director of international affairs, because you should feel that it has to be done. It should not be forced. You should do with love and liking, not with you are forced to do it. Not so I don't like it, but I am doing it. No. So that is the role of director. Okay, art and process of influencing people so that they will strive willingly. You will have a will and enthusiastically towards the achievement of group goals. To show path, give guidance to complete task. Okay, so that is what you call directing aspect. Then controlling, very important. It has to be controlled too. Like controlling involves measuring and monitoring performance. We are measuring your performance. How? Through examinations. Okay, your marks. Right? Yes. In the same way, you are also evaluating your teachers, giving them marks. It is there in the university?
Yes.
It is there. Because it is there.
Yeah, at the end of each semester.
Pardon? And at the end of the semester. At the end of the semester, you are evaluating them and they are evaluating you. How much you have learned. Examination is conducted, you are given marks, you are given grades. Okay. So that is part of controlling. Then only we will have who are the people who will go to, now you are doing your UG. And I am sure some of you will be doing your PG, post-graduation. And some will be doing your doctorate. No idea? Yeah? I mean, right. That's okay. So areas of control and see things like that. Library, everything has to be direct. Then evaluate, as I said, that's we have done. Okay. So these are the major things about education management. Now, and before you leave, I think we'll talk something about English language education, because as you know, English is a very important language, and we need to know English to communicate with the world, and hence English is called a window on the world, a window through which you can access all other countries. So English is important. Okay, and teaching young, how do you teach English? You have to teach first the pronunciation. There are what you call nursery rhymes. You're familiar, no? Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. Yes? Who can sing it? Come on.
Right. Like Johnny,
Johnny, yes, Papa. So then see, I mean, the Jack and Jill went up. There is alliteration. Jack and Jill, because she has some looks of an Indian, it seems.
Okay.
She, I mean, you look a bit Indian. And when I said somebody, you look Indian, they said, oh, that is because of the nose. Even the boys also have some looks. Yeah, there are many, okay, with Indian looks. Right. Anyway, come on, Jack and Jill. Or Joni, yes, Papa. Eating sugar? No, Papa. Then you'll have to act. Especially with small kids, then they'll just look at you like this. Sit up. Wonderstruck. See, Joni, yes, Papa. Then, eating sugar? No, Papa. Then, telling lies? No, Papa. Open your mouth? Ha. Then his mouth would be full of sugar. Yes, that's why it's ha. So, see, teaching them through nursery rhymes is one way. Then for small, you'll have to bring certain realia, means real things to the class and teach them. Instead of showing them pictures, see, now things have changed. A for an apple we used to teach, right? A for an apple, B for ball. How do you teach? I don't know. It's how English is taught in India. A for all alphabets are taught first. Okay. A of apple. Do you have some other fruit here? It's apple or something very different?
Apple.
Apple. Okay. B for banana. But here in India it is ball. B A ball. B for ball. C for? In India it is cat. C for cat. But I didn't see any cats here. I think you have cats, no? Pets?
Cats.
Many cats here? Oh, okay, of course. Okay. D for? A for apple. D. Duck. It is doll there. Doll. D-O-L-L. Doll. So there are such differences. A for an apple. B for ball. C for cat. D for doll. And E for? E for? E for in India is elephant. Elephant, because it's very common there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Even our festivals are like that. Okay. Let me see whether I can show you some of our culture. Because I come from a place named Thrissur in Kerala. And it's a place of a lot of festivals. But in all festivals, you will have decorated elephants.
Oh.
Let me see whether I can. But this is very slow here. That's a problem. Yeah, see, this is one festival there, okay, where elephants come. Maybe you do. This is Hindu festival, but we all celebrate elephants, right? So E for an elephant. This way. They are washing the elephant. Yeah, this is how they are decorated. And there will be huge crowd. And I live here. I live in this place. Okay. This is the traditional drum, chenda. It is called. Night. Okay. This is called Thrissur Puram. Then there will be fireworks at night. Fireworks. And it is not Chinese. It is made in India and it produces a lot of sound. Big sound. Yeah. It's a fireworks. Yeah, that's it. Another festival is boat race. Boat race. I told you, there are backwaters,
Yes.
huge lakes, and there we used to have Kerala tourism. Okay. Yeah, that is boat race. I'll just, yeah, very long boats, and there will be race, competition. Emma. There is Nehru Trophy boat race 2018. 3 years nothing was there, okay, because of COVID. All didn't go out, same thing. All classes were online. And this Sunday, I'll be here, but this Sunday and Saturday we are having our festival, parish festival, and I will miss it because it happens after 3 years because of COVID. Yeah, this is houseboat. Houseboat means you can live in that boat for 2 or 3 days. This is called
It's not a river.
huh?
It's not a river.
It's not, see this one.
rightly named as the venison.
This is how it boat race. See, this is tiger dance. There's humans painted with. Yeah, these are the boats. See,
Very long.
very long, very long. Yeah, this is how they row it. This is how people make it.
How many people?
So many. There will be some 150 in one boat rowing. 150 or 200. Yeah, this is how. See. And people really enjoy it. Okay, watch. Yeah, see? This is backwaters. This is. And they won. They won. So that is that, and then this is our caption: God's own country, Kerala, God's own country. And one North Indian festival, if time permits, that is Deepavali. Deepavali is yes, sir. Yes. See. What is once more? So all old people, okay, that is one of our minhag. Yeah, see, boat race again. This is supposed to be what is called a kalim. These are all different images of people dancing, different dances. One more, maybe one north. These are all south. Our festivals in North India. There is a festival called Deepavali. It is called Diwali. It is festival of lights. Festival of lights. Okay. we use all this. Okay. Diwali, festival of lights. All places will be full of lights.
The brightest and most important festivals of India. While Diwali is popularly known as the festival of lights, the most significant spiritual meaning behind it is the awareness of the inner light or the Atman.
It's all oil,
The
no?
celebration of Diwali as the victory of good over evil refers to the light of higher knowledge dispelling all ignorance. While the story behind Diwali and the manner of celebration of the festival differ greatly depending on the region, the essence of the festival remains the same, the celebration of life.
This is a traditional
joy,
lamp.
and peace. The word Diwali
Yeah,
is
yeah.
derived from the Sanskrit term Deepavali, which translates to rose-filled lamps. Based on the Hindu lunar calendar, Diwali falls between October
See, the
and
whole
November on
streets
account
and
of
all
the
houses will be lit, full of lights.
Celebrated as the victory of good over evil, the festival is associated
This is
with the
Om.
legend of the Hindu god, Lord Ram's return to his kingdom in
This is
India
the-
after 14 years in exile. The demon king Ravana was Lanka and attacked
Mahabharata, yeah. Are you familiar? Mahabharata? Oh, okay. Yeah, this is all drama like.
Vargheese defeated and killed Ravana and returned to his kingdom with Sita.
No.
The biggest festival in India also gives rise to an abundance of Diwali melas or fairs and carnivals.
This is a North Indian festival basically. We also celebrate South India, but it is celebrated all over India.
Where colorful people wear new jewelry and their hands are decorated.
This is how hands are. This you know, henna. They do from here up here, like full hand.
Decorative items, garlands, diyas.
These are the lamps. Crackers.
This time of the year also marks the highest sale of traditional Indian sweets as sweets are exchanged with
These are sweets. I bought some sweets. It's laddus, yeah. I bought some laddus, but my luggage was caught in the airport for 2 days. I got it yesterday only. So I asked doctor, when should I bring it? These are the small lamps. They pour oil into it.
bazaars offer an
This is brass items.
urban lamps and colorful lanterns. Women have a great time shopping and decking up the
See the
festival,
dress also,
along with
okay.
gathering the items
The
required.
traditional, no, not traditional,
Men
the dress
also
often.
visit markets to experience the festive rush during Diwali. Diwali also marks
Fruits.
the end of the harvest
This is-
season for farmers and the closing of the financial year for businessmen. Colorful idols of goddess Lakshmi.
You can see Lakshmi
are seen everywhere in the
and
markets.
Sarat. Lakshmi is often said to be goddess of wealth. Lakshmi is goddess of wealth. But goddess of education is Saraswati. Saraswati. But I saw Lakshmi's statue here when I was coming. Lakshmi. Lakshmi is in fact god of wealth. Everyone prays to her for wealth. But god of education, god of knowledge is Saraswati.
Hence, this day is considered auspicious for buying
Okay.
items related to prosperity, like utensils or gold. Vijay and his family also plan to buy something in keeping with the customs of
Oh,
Vargheese.
this is too much.
Increasing influence is associated with this festival.
The traditional bangles, people use them. All girls know they have bangles from ear to here.
Oh, yeah.
You might have seen in films.
As
The
the
way.
the family returns after the shopping and rests at home as they have much to do the coming. But she will bestow the
This is a
destiny
prayer
of
that they
luck,
make.
fortune and wealth.
Lakshmi.
The day after Khatik, Vijay and his family follow suit.
Prayer, okay.
Only are no exception. They do not want to precision and precision.
And they make this kind of flower carpets also. It's called column on the floor with rice flour. Rice flour, they color it, and this is a traditional way of celebrating it. See, inside the house.
The house has already been decorated.
It's all
with
decorated.
lanterns and sparkling lights which will be kept on all night.
See,
Dressed in their festive clothes, Rajbala and
this is a festive clothes.
all the diyas
I think for the program that Devi had dressed like this. I was in the other dress. In fact, it's but it was in fact a bridegroom's dress.
Oh.
And very interesting things happened in India. My university, I was with that dress. I don't know how can I
the
No,
house
it's not
so
here.
that each corner of the house seems to be welcoming the goddess Lakshmi. Diwali falls on a moonless night, but the gleaming diyas and lights from the decorated houses in the neighborhood light up the darkness. Devotees throng temples to worship goddess Lakshmi. each
Flowers.
night, but Vijay and Rajbala will perform the ritual and Rajbala holds the arti.
Before we were using Monday.com, our team was drowning. Our days used to split between work and managing work.
So that is Diwali, okay? Right, anything more?
Around the world, people are lighting up the sky with fireworks.
Diwali.
and dressing up
Lot of crackers,
and candles.
races.
It's Diwali, the festival of lights.
That's the traditional wear, okay? You might have seen the saris from here too.
Which means rows of lit lamps. And that's why Diwali is known as the festival of lights. The 5-day festival is celebrated
Diwali,
every fall
okay.
by Hindus, Sikhs, Jains, and some Buddhists. Hindus celebrate Diwali.
All of the Buddhists celebrate, Jains celebrate, Hindus celebrate, all of them.
King known as Rama. Jains celebrate the festival to mark Upper. Sikhs celebrate Guru Hargobind. After Yoga's decision to follow Pakistan killings. Although these fall under the common is the concept of new beginnings, light over darkness, and good over evil. Diwali is celebrated with prayers, fireworks, candles lit inside of clay pots, rangolis, which are colored patterns
Column.
drawn around with colored points of color. And it's also a good reason to invite friends and family over.
And a lot of sweets. That's it. And mostly many are vegetarians. Okay, mostly Hindus. We take everything, but they are mostly vegetarians.
Diwali or Deepavali is the Hindu festival of light, and it's celebrated on the night of the new moon.
Okay, so that's it. Anything else
Now,
to be asked
lunar
since
holiday, the
time is running out?
is from late October to mid-November, and it is the largest celebration.
Anything else?
Ada pertanyaan?
I think it's, yes.
Okay.
Maybe you can use the mic.
Thank you for the opportunity. What I want to ask is, based on your personal experience, what are the challenges that often become obstacles in the development of management education? Thank you.
What are the challenges?
Yes.
Yeah, see, I mean, of course, there are a lot of challenges. Challenges in the sense and obstacles too. Because when you manage maybe a whole educational institution, see, we'll have to take into consideration the teaching staff, the teachers, and also the non-teaching staff or the administrative staff. Sometimes there are problems, okay, often faced by, that's one side, or by the authorities, maybe like principal or rector, etc., in interacting with them, and they'll have their own problems. So that is one level. Another problem is often the budget level, economy level. See, often we lack funds. We have a lot of goals set, we have a lot of plans, but sometimes funding is not properly done. For example, see, mine is a government university. So naturally, we wait for funds from government, but sometimes proper funding won't be there. Okay, and when proper funding is not there, our goals which we have already set, the plans which we have already made may not be completed sometimes. So that's a big headache. Then as far as students are concerned, we need to get quality students. Very important. Because in India, especially, ours is a state with 100%, not India, but Kerala. I come from Kerala. Kerala is a state with 100% literacy. But employment is very low. Low in the sense, we don't have industries. So most of, many of our people migrate. We have people all over the world. Malayalis, we people are there all over the world just because they often don't get decent employment or job as they are educated. They are highly educated. All people in Kerala are highly educated. All are postgraduates, but most of them don't get a profession or a job according to their education. So they migrate. So these are all problems often faced by, so lack of employment, because especially connecting educational institutions with industry is very important. See, we are now going for placements. As you finished your final year, many of our students are placed from the campus itself. It is called campus placement. Industries, banks, and other recruiting people come and take our students for employment. And only if that is there, our accreditation will be high. Recently, we got the highest grade. Our university got the highest grade in national accreditation, which is A++. A++ is the highest grade. Okay. So recently, last week, celebrations are being done there. Okay, A++. Okay. So such things are often big challenges. At every level there are challenges. But I think if you are a good educator and if you can manage, if you are good in educational management, you can come over. You can often overcome these hurdles, these obstacles. Okay. Thanks for that. I think I have answered your question. Thank you. Any more questions?
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Anything? Or you can ask something, not very much from education management, from any area, about films or about, which you may be, because as I said, since I have come all the way from India, you can ask about films or their food habits. And food, as I see, we take more spicy food when compared to your. I used to make it spicy with pickles, etc. there. We take more spicy food, okay, and we take everything. But mostly Hindus are vegetarians, they don't take meat. But we people take everything. Even we take what you don't take. Okay. Yes. Okay, sure. So, nice meeting you all, interacting with you. So, as I said, you are familiar with Kuch Hota Hai. But then, let me tell you, there is another movie which was screened in Indian theatres more than 1 year. More than 1 year at a stretch. And that is again a movie by Kajol and Shah Rukh Khan, and it is titled Dil Wale Dulhaniya Le Jayenge. Dil Wale, and you can Google it. The whole film is on YouTube. You can watch it at your leisure. It's a very interesting movie. And even the first movie of Shah Rukh Khan, which gave him a break, was Basigar. I don't know whether you're familiar. So Google it, Basigar, and I'm sure that you can watch all the movies and have a nice time. And really happy, in fact, interacting with you all. And 1 second. See, you can, if you want to be in touch with me, especially you can, last time I think everyone started following me. That is on Insta. Most of our students. So it's Dr. KJ Vargheese. I'll just type it maybe for you. So that, or it's in the mobile. So if you are interested, maybe to more about, more about our place. Okay, this is pedagogy. I'll type it here maybe so that. This is my Insta ID. Oh, where is it? Oh, no. It's I think it has to go back. It's like this. And this small letter, okay? E small. Yes, this is it. Dr. K.J. Vargheese. Okay, and I'll be available so that you can keep in touch with the culture maybe of India. Okay, Dr. K.J. Did you get it? Yes, that's it. Okay. Yes. So.
Before they leave this room, you can take
Yeah,
a
sure,
picture.
sure. A picture, very much. Okay. Anyway, I'll accept all your maybe requests. Last time it was a smaller group, so I could, get introduced to everyone. I name by name, but maybe we'll get in touch with all this. Nice to have you all here, and wish you all the best in your study here in UIN Milan. Okay, Islamic University, and come out in flying colors after your degree program. Do your PG and do your PhD. That is doctor degree. Okay, Army. Okay. So bye bye. Let's have a photo and then we'll part. So bye bye. Thank you. See you again maybe. At least on Insta. Bye. Bye bye.
Here.
We'll have a photo. Yes.
Suatu sudah kembali.
Where shall we have it? This side? Oh, fine. Also want one here. Come.
Bisa kelihatan, saya siram.
Yang sebelah sini kita ke sini.
I don't see you.
Mas nggak kelihatan. Kita ke situ kelihatan. Makanya belakangnya bisa nggak? Kalau nggak itu apa bedanya di modulin?
Di matching. Oh,
Nggak bedanya.
Order you.
Kayaknya ada satu yang di belakangnya. Kelihatan nggak? Iya.
Okay. Yes.
Yang banyak.
Maybe one this.
Ya.
Yeah.
Some kids, some others.
Yeah, because you say 1, 2, 3 in Bhasha.
Satu, dua, tiga.
Satu, dua. But in Hindi it is ek, do, teen. Ek, do, teen. And there is a wonderful song also by and starring Madhuri Dixit. Okay, ek, do, teen, 4, 5. But in my mother tongue, ekdotin is ഒന്ന് രണ്ട് മൂന്ന്. You know it? That's it. 1, 2, 3 is ഒന്ന് രണ്ട് മൂന്ന്, and in Hindi that's Bollywood. It's 8 low 8. So nice meeting you all. Bye bye. Thank you. Thank you. No, I just wash my face. That's it.
Terima kasih. Paham nggak? Paham nggak?